Greetings and welcome to the Fan Perspective. I'm your host Nathan Lyle here with another edition of WNBA Weekly, and here is what happened over the weekend. A few of the major storylines are: 1, Tamika Catchings returned to the lineup and led the Fever to their first victory since opening night back in May, and they have now won consecutive games for the first time this season. The Mystics snapped their losing streak, and in the process, head coach Mike Thibault got the 211th win of his career, tying the all-time record for wins by a WNBA head coach, which was set by Vance Chancellor with the Houston Comets. So now that those teams have both gotten wins, the longest losing streak in the league currently belongs to the Connecticut Sun, who have lost 4 in a row, and the second longest losing streaks belong to the Storm and Shock, who have both lost 3 in a row. Atlanta is now on a 6-game winning streak and becomes the first team to win 10 games this season, and the Mercury are finally living up to their preseason hype, fought their way into second place in the West thanks to a 4-game winning streak. Currently, the Lynx, Sparks, Dream, and Sky are still undefeated at home this season. The Sparks are the only team that is still winless on the road. Here are the current league standings. And now that the top 3 picks in this year's WNBA draft have all played at least 10 games in the regular season, here are their stats as they stand right now. There are a few games being played this week, and 3 of them are being broadcast nationally, so you should try to check them out if you get the chance. The first one is Tulsa at Connecticut, the Lottery Bowl, as the 2 teams with the worst records in the league go head-to-head. This game begins at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My preview is that these teams are at the bottom of the league for a reason. This could be somewhat exciting to watch. I'm not really sure what to expect, though. Next is Seattle at Chicago. The slumping Storm head into Chicago trying to end the Sky's winning streak while Chicago hopes to remain undefeated at home. This game will be broadcast on ESPN2 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My preview is that the Sky are a deadly team, and when they're at full strength, there are very few teams that can match up well against them. Next, you've got New York at Phoenix. Cappie Pondexter leads the Liberty into Phoenix, trying to end the Mercury's hot streak. This game begins at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and my preview is that the way Taurasi is playing right now, I don't see too many teams that can beat the Mercury. Next, you've got Minnesota at Los Angeles. Maya Moore leads the Lynx into Los Angeles for another showdown with Candace Parker and the Sparks. This game will be broadcast on NBA TV at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my preview is that the Lynx have been number 1 all season, and they did just beat the Sparks. But while the Sparks are winless on the road, they are still undefeated at home. You could be justified picking either one of these teams to win. Thursday, you've got the New York at Los Angeles. The 4th of July matchup features Cappie Pondexter and the Liberty facing off against Candace Parker and the Sparks. This game will be broadcast on NBA TV at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my preview for this is that at this point in the season, I don't trust the Liberty as much as I do the Sparks. And Candace Parker playing at home with Beard and Agumekwe, for me personally, I'm fully expecting Los Angeles to take this one. Well, that's it for this week. Tune in on Friday for another edition of WNBA Weekly. And until then, this has been the Fan Perspective. I'm your host, Nathan Lyle. Happy Monday. Have a good week. And don't forget to go on to WNBA.com. You can vote once a day. Send your favorite players to the All-Star Game.